You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine.
Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be working with these koi fish. I bought them for another project that I'm going to be making a video on shortly. I'm going to be making something else. I've got some gold glitter that I'll be using for the large fin. I like this peach glitter that I have here. I'm going to be using that for the body and the other fins, as well as this white glitter. I'm making a memorial koi, so I do have some hair from the deceased person that I'm making this with, and so yeah, that's why this is called memorial koi, because I'm turning these into memorial gifts. I'm going to be using UV resin for the first time. I'm not familiar with using it. I normally use resin that I mix together. So I got the UV resin, I believe it was at Joann's, and I picked up this UV light also to use. I'm not entirely sure how long to use it for, but let's go ahead and get started with this. The first thing I want to do is to go ahead and get the gold down into the large fin that runs across the body of the koi. And excuse me about my voice. I've been having some medical issues and I'm sounding a lot like I'm losing my voice. I'm going to do the best I can to not spill glitter everywhere, but let's be real. When you open glitter, it goes everywhere anyway. I'm a little more anal about the glitter, so I tried using a paintbrush to brush down the glitter into the large fin, and now I'm using this tool that I got from Dollar Tree a few Christmases ago when they were selling baking stuff. It came in a kit. Works really great for when I'm doing some projects like this. I do get this cleaned up, but as you're going to see on the next koi and my last koi, I didn't do this again because, yeah, no. I'm just going to go ahead, wherever the glitter lands, that's where the glitter will be. So I am doing this in layers. And after I get the glitter down the middle, I want to go ahead and pour a layer of the UV resin on top of that. I'm just trying to fill in that part of it and no more than that. So I'll be doing the koi in layers. I've seen in other videos where people have used a UV light for 30 seconds, and I'm not really sure how long you're supposed to actually use it for, so I did use this for a little more than 30 seconds, probably 45 or 50. But I was really surprised and am very happy to know that it hardened. It cured almost, like immediately, because I'm checking it out right here and it's hard. To break off some hair, I am splitting this small ball of hair between 3 koi, and I'm going to go ahead and get this rolled into like a log shape, because I do want it to go along the spine of the koi fish. So I'm rolling it between my fingers and then checking it. And once I know that I've got it as long as I need it to be, I'm going to take the peach glitter and I'm going to use my paintbrush actually and start placing this peach glitter all along the inside of the body and then in some of the fins as well. glitter holds really good to this paintbrush. I like this, that I did this with this first fish. So I'm going to get all of um, the glitter that I want placed in here. Um, and then I'm going to take that log of hair and lay it down across the center of the koi. And that little that little tool that I'm using, I'm going to make sure that the black part of the hair is more toward the head of the fish and inside of the fish's head as well. So I'm pushing it down using this tool. As you see, the hair was mostly white with just a little bit of black in it, so I want the head to actually have that in there. And then I'm putting a layer of the UV resin down. I'm not even sure that you're really supposed to be using UV resin with this deep of a mold. So I am using the UV light a little longer than the 30 seconds. Once I have that layer down, this is when I take, I don't know, I just call it a scooper, honestly. But I go ahead and scoop some of that peach into the fins of my koi. I'm also going to do the same thing using the white and get some of the white in the body of the fish as well. And then I'll put another layer of resin on top of that and the UV light on top of that. Curing this, I'm going to add a little bit more resin. I notice that it is hard, but I want to make sure that it's flush with both the fins, the body, and that it does come up to the top of this mold. And again, I'll be using that UV light a little bit longer than the 30 seconds because I just want to make sure that it does cure. And here I am checking it. Now what I did notice is that it feels a little warm, and so I don't know if that meant that it still needed to cure a little bit longer, or just set it down and let it cool off. But I did. I set it off to the side so I could finish the second and then the third one before I unmolded all of them. Now in this one, I'm pretty much going to do the same thing with all three, which is fill the center, that center large fin, with the gold. But as you'll see with this, I don't care as much about where the gold is actually, going. So if some of it is in the body of the fish, so be it. But like the other one, I am going to do this in layers as well. So I do have the gold for the long fin. Then I'm going to use the UV resin, get that cured, and then get the glitter and the hair down the center of this fish as well, and the third one. And scoop the peach into the fins of this fish. And then I decided, I wanted to go ahead and scoop some of that peach color around the body as well. And you know what, while I'm doing that, why not add the white too? So with this, you'll see the difference between this one and the last one was just when I layered the resin down. Like the last one, I want to get her hair down the center of the body, along the back side of the body of the fish. And then get that first layer of resin on and get it cured, and then just repeat those steps, adding some more glitter, using more resin, and curing some more of it as well. Three of them now, and they all were warm when I finished. Please, for those who use UV resin a lot, or more, definitely more than I do, can you comment below and tell me, number one, why were they so warm? Was that normal? Look how this came out. I love how this looks. The only thing is that I noticed the tops of them were a little sticky. Again, if you know about the UV resin, please tell me what I did wrong. I did manage to make them not sticky before giving them to their owners. But everywhere that you're seeing the dark colors in here, that's her hair. Sorry about the blurriness. I was trying to bring it closer so you could see the hair in the face, and clearly you can see that dark spot in the front. That is the black in her hair. It's a little harder to see the white hair through the body, but it's right there along the spine. You can see where some of the black spots that are in there, that's the black spots from her hair. Love this, love this. And I love how easy it was to unmold these. Again, this first time I ever used the UV resin. I'm really pleased with the outcome. I don't know if the size of this is something that you normally can do or supposed to do, because everyone that I've seen using UV resin use them very thin on small things. But I wanted to try it out, and I wanted to hurry up and make these. I didn't really have 24-hour cure time. And here's the third one. So here they are together. I really had a great time making these. Because I wasn't sure about the stickiness, the first thing I did was use that UV light on them. I'm new at this part. I'm still new at resin. So, any tips from anyone, greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. But I just went on instinct at this point. And like I said, they all turned out looking really good. I had a great time making these. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, press that subscribe button. These look amazing. I love them. And owners really appreciated having a piece of their mom with them always now. See you in the next video. Bye.